click the screen. Welcome, YouTube, my YouTube family. How are you doing? Welcome to today's live. How are you all doing? Let me open up Instagram too. Hello, Instagram. How are you doing? If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. If you're watching on YouTube, how are you doing? Instagram family, how are you all doing? If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. If you're watching on YouTube, how are you doing? How are you all doing? Vida Oma, how are you doing? Okay, so quite a lot I want to talk about today, and that's also going to address a lot of what's happening in the industry. So, um, all right. So, how are you doing, guys? Justice for MohBad. Let me turn on Facebook. Just give me a minute, guys. Um, so that give me a minute, guys, so that I can, how do I put it? Someone said, accept my request. You don't just come here and tell me accept my request. So it's not just, I don't just accept anybody's request. It's either you have a booking with me or you have valuable information that you've wanted to share with me, and then we will bring you on. Now, we need to understand one thing. Let us, I just got off the live with Cynthia Amadi, who, a known Nigerian newspaper, put up her picture saying that she had lost her life, that she's no longer alive. And that is very devastating because we need to be careful of the source of our news. You understand? We need to be very careful, and we need to discuss the lessons learned. We need to discuss the lessons learned. His demise would be of no use if we don't learn lessons from it. And we need to address those lessons. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. I'm waiting for Facebook. Facebook, guys, can you hear my audio? How's the audio on Facebook? Is it good enough? Someone said, justice for Mohbad, I be Korodu boy. We no go gree, lie, lie. Okay, that's very good. I like that spirit. And I want to talk. I want to talk to, and at the same time, advise upcoming artists. I've been in the industry for a very long time. And if there's anything I know in the industry, it is that artists would do anything to get their music out there. You all need to be careful with the record labels you join, because many record labels have gang affiliations. Many record labels, we have learned now the hard way that many record labels have gang affiliations. So you've got to be very careful. Musicians, I must not blow by force. I must not blow by force. You've got to be careful. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. You have to learn it. It's a lesson. Now, another thing I like to say is, hang on a second. I just want to see if Facebook is on because I was having some audio issues. Okay, Facebook is fine. Okay, because I was having some audio issues with Facebook, and I'm trying to. Sorry. That boy MohBad, his talent was out of this world. Uh, you see, I was watching MohBad. MohBad entered the music. The music was part of. MohBad didn't sing. He was the music. You know, there are some musicians. There are some musicians that. There are some musicians that. There are some musicians that sing, and there are some that perform. MohBad did not sing. He did not perform. He was the music. You could feel the music in it. As in, I did not know. I didn't know the boy until I couldn't want. I did listen to in jams. That boy had talent. That boy had talent. Now we're seeing the father with the police. The papa did there. The mama, I don't know what happened. Yesterday I was live doing church service when they said the mother was speaking. Please, can somebody update me on that? You see, we need to immortalize this young man. We need to help, and we need to stand up for the upcoming artist. Let me tell you something. The upcoming artist does not have a voice. The upcoming, now there's now a problem. I'll tell you my own experience, and this is why I stopped promoting artists. There was no artist, at least up until the Whiskey Davido generation, that did not come through me or come through my radio station. After that, when I started going more into religion, I started easing off music. So there are many musicians that I didn't have a direct contact with. But before, I'm talking about the Davido era. They were all people that came through me. We played their songs, we hyped their music. For instance, personally, I said it's Davido's first album launch. He did not give me 1 naira. I emceed his album launch at a hotel with Dangote in the audience. I can never forget. Same thing with Wizkid's album launch. Same thing with P Square's album launch. It was me and Tools. Same thing with D'banj the Entertainer album launch. So I know these things. And then after a while, I started drawing back because you give so much to the industry and you get nothing. You get nothing. You give so much to the industry. I gave so much to the industry. Then these people now blew. You will now call them. They will refer you to manager. I remember the first time D'banj did it to me. I remember the first time when D'banj was up and coming. There was a time when he and Don Jazzy wanted an interview on Cool FM. I scheduled them for the morning. Baba, I told them that if they don't get there by 7 o'clock, the interview doesn't hold. They were there 7 a.m. in the morning. Their blow finish to get interview. It will be a long thing. So people like us, So people like us now started saying that this industry is not worth it. I'm not going to use my time. Someone said maybe they're busy. They were not busy that time that we're calling them. When they needed us, they were never busy. When artists needs you, they are never busy. The moment they've gotten what they need from you and they've grown beyond you, you go call tire. I know waiting how they talk. You go call tire. It becomes a long thing. God bless. If you are watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Follow my #1 gifter on TikTok. Pop my money guns. So I backed away from music. I stopped. Someone said it can't be all of them. Trust me. Any A-list celebrity now, to get them now walk. Just mention any A-list celeb. Maybe because Davido is my guy, I can chat him up and he can respond immediately. Sometimes even Davido, I send him a message, doesn't respond 3 days. But Davido, I can send him a voice note. But apart from Davido, maybe Banky W. Banky W is not a music person per se. Everybody else, Baba, they will stretch on a long thing. So I was like, I've given this industry a lot. I've not gotten anything from the industry. Let me wash my hands off it. So when upcoming musicians call me, I tear them bill straight. So now gospel musicians, if my rate is 300,000 for a post, gospel musician carry 10% surcharge. I just did it like that to just wicked them. So gospel musician will pay me 330K. They will ask me why. I say, you are making music for God. Gospel musician is two things. I see a letter, a legal document that shows me that music you are promoting is 100% for charity, then I will promote you for free. But is music you want to use to eat, I will use you to and eat. That God that you want to use to eat, me too, I want chop. So I give discounts to people who come to my live. I give discounts to people who come to my live with innovative ideas. But to musicians, I don't give discounts. Baba, since when you blow, I go call you, you no go pick my phone. That money where I suppose make for you then, or anything where I need from you then, I will collect it down from the ground. So that tomorrow when you see me at a show and you chin me, I no go follow you get issue. I don't collect my pay down. And to an extent, it pushed some of the artists away. That is why I don't know, like all these them Rema them, I don't know them. I'm not following them. Many of them are not following me. All these OJ, what's that guy's name? That's Mona Lisa, Loj, all that new generation, Generation Z. How did they call them? I don't sabi them. I enjoy their music and I make sure I buy their music. I go to Apple Store and I buy the music. I make sure I pay for the music. So if you want me to promote you, I will. Now, of course, a Rema will not ask me for an interview now, and I will charge him because he's going to bring the traffic. And in our business, traffic is everything. On social media, if you're a social media blogger or vlogger or whatever it is, you are, just understand that you are a traffic warden. I say this all the time to people who are trying to earn a living from social media. You are like a traffic warden. If there's no traffic, there's no work. Hello? Am I connecting? If you are in the business of social media, you are a traffic warden. If there is no traffic, you have no job. So you've got to have traffic. So if you are coming to my live, it's either you are paying me to be on my live, or you are generating traffic for me. And that way I alienated myself from the music industry. But I've been watching this industry very keenly for a while. And I've noticed a trend. There's so much beef. There's so much unhealthy competition. And there's also quite a lot of thuggery. Lukman Afuwakbe, thank you so much for sending me $20 on YouTube Super Chats. Thank you so much. If you're watching on TikTok, please double click the screen. Double click the screen. Follow my number one gifter. My number one gifter right now is Cornerstone. Follow Cornerstone if you're watching on TikTok. We need to address this because you see, there's another MohBad loading. The guy who says he wants to talk to me, Festina Peters, or the lady, you want to talk to me privately, get into my DM. I'll read what you're saying, please. But I don't want to lose my train of thought. Because you see, we can fight everything we fight for MohBad. And then we get justice. But until you change the industry, there's going to be another MohBad in 3 years or 5. Can I say what I said again? You can fight all you want and get justice. But what's more important is prevention is better than cure. Justice is cure. You get justice for MohBad, you've found a cure to the issue. Prevention of MohBad will prevent this kind of situation in the future. Someone said they should reform the industry. It's not they. It's us. Some of us are elders in the industry. And I believe we can speak to create peace. Some of us believe that there's a possibility of bringing peace and maturity to this industry. Some of these record labels believe that, because let me tell you something, artists too, waiting artists do me, they do a record label too. Because I decided to be mature about my own and build them money. Some people say, lie, they must treat your F up. So that kind of mindset is what we need to do away with. The mindset of, we go treating F up. The music. This happened in America at a time. Oluwafemi, God loves me. Thank you so much. He says, I hope MohBad and everyone gets justice. He sent me $50 on Super Chat. Thank you so much. You see, this happened at a time in America. The music was about, so now so Pac take bio. Now so Biggie take bio. Inside, east side, west side. We in Nigeria were like, yeah, I'm east side to the west side. We thought it was fun. East side, west side, we thought it was fun until Tupac by Biggie come by. Till today, they never catch the people. America, America, they never catch the people. Nipsey Hussle. So until you change the identity of the sound, you can unfollow people all you want. The industry is like that. The industry is, until you can sanitize this industry. You see, a lot of people will come and they will preach cures. I preach prevention. I am a vaccine guy. Barry Melton says I'm talking rubbish. No problem, Barry Melton. Enjoy your rapture. So, what am I trying to say at the end of the day is we need to sanitize the industry. Yes, musicians should be allowed to sing from their souls. There should be no cap on creativity. There should be no restriction. However, we must preach. Someone said my volume is lost. No. We must preach an industry where there's no war in the first place. And then, I'm sorry to say this, I don't want to drag P-Man into it, but if there was a body regulating the music, a body listening to the producers, a body telling, let me tell you, some artists who are ungrateful, so they create, you see this toxicity, it was created by both the producers, the artists, and the investors. Person carry 100 million naira, put for artist head. Make we judge this matter. Deal is, artist is supposed to give him 4 albums or 3 albums. First album, he no make any money. Second album, he no make any money. Third album, the artist just begin to blow. He don't generate 50 million or 70 million. Artist say he no do contract again. That is why they now start. You see, listen, I'm telling you, let's be mature for once. Let's forget about everything that happened and let's start looking at all that's been happening in the last 7 years, 8 years. Artist say he no do again. Record label go begin fight him. Then artists go fight in producer wey don dey produce for you since, wey don dey help you dey hit, then you blow all of a sudden, then you drop your producer. There should be some, someone said it's the risk of business. Baba, if you put your 100 million, now it's the risk of business because you are sitting in your house. I swear, all of you where they watch me today, if you put your 100 million on top artist, after the artist make you 70 million, say no do again, one day una go change jam with the risk of we doing business. So which industry do we have in Nigeria that ties you with a proper contract, a universal contract, that if the artist has not done what he's supposed to do for the record label, the artist cannot go? Because you see, as long as you create toxic, it's like, let me give you an example. When I was living in Arimo in Ibadan, thief they rob, everybody they keep quiet. Ole. One day, now so they go rob one ex-governor by him wife. Now so ex-governor just talk, say, any of them where you catch, make una they light them fire. Baba, now so they begin to burn thief. For about another year, 1 month, they fit burn 8 thief. Until government had to now come out and say, hey, be calming down. Do you know why? Because the government was not doing what it was supposed to be doing. So people started taking laws into their own hands. To prevent a situation of anarchy, there must be an industry body in place that, and you see, my problem with Nigerians is you will put the body, another body of greedy people will enter it. And you will bring somebody now that it will turn to nothing. So at the end of the day, the musicians don't even want the leadership of the elders in the industry. But the way forward is there must be a body that protects the investor, a body that protects the artist, a body that protects the producer. And until you can get to that level, we are continuing on this road. Not only reading contract, enforcing a contract. That an artist cannot be able to play at any major event if he's owing his record label something. Same thing with the record label. They say they are going to give you car, they are going to give you house, they are going to give you this, they are going to give you salary. If they don't give you, that body will go and hold the record label. Your producer is supposed to get this set of rights from your music. If the producer does not get the streaming rights or does not get the money that he's supposed to collect, they go and hold the artist or the record label. Until we are ready to do that, forget it. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Now, how can we? Oh, I'm going somewhere and I hope you are enjoying. If you are watching, double click my screen. Pop my money guns. If you are watching on TikTok, pop my money guns. Follow my number one gifter. Let me now ask you another question. They bring money from Yahoo. In all law. They bring money from substance business. Substance they want that, not real. They now invest. How do you think that? What do you think that is that money spiritually clean? You sell substance. Some people don't mad for road. You thief Oyinbo people money. The Oyinbo people they sleep. They curse the person. Some of them get heart attack. Tell me how spiritually clean that money is that you are bringing and investing inside a young person's life. Let's have this conversation. NEPA don't show their own. Don't worry, in my estate, they bring the light within 1 minute. So you can start timing. Let us talk. How much money is invested in the entertainment industry that is clean money? Explain to me, my people. Can we be honest with each other? I want to say Jackpot, you say no, Baba, they will bring the lights in 1 minute, 52 seconds left. They time them. In fact, I don't go talk again until they bring the light. Let's begin to time it. Start. Oh yeah. We go time them. No need for me to talk. Everybody, they watch the timer. Where is the timer again? Stopwatch. 9 seconds. The light will come back in 1 minute. If it comes back in less than 1 or 2 minutes, you don't need to see my face. I go show you the timer when it finishes. Let me continue what I'm saying because it's important. Someone say, don't pass 1 minute, oh, no problem. Make it a pass and they go. When I go manage them, and Naija we dey. So, you are bringing Yahoo money. You are bringing money from substance business. Yahoo money involves a lot of thuggery. Substance business involves a lot of thuggery. Please help me. Tell me how that thuggery will not enter inside the industry. One minute, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 9 seconds. So let's say another extra 1 minute. Let's say 2 minutes. This is even the longest they take the time. I had this girl on my live. This lady, Cynthia Amadi. The lady that they said died. She said in Nollywood, the original Nollywood was largely marketed by 419 boys that year, before Yahoo start. Now 419. Someone said 2 minutes 11 seconds. Thank you for timing. Someone said that the freeze was recently honored by the NDLEA. I don't want to talk about the NDLEA because me and you know, I not just want to look for their trouble, and I don't want to make them look for my own. So Mo just, but you know now. You see, I am not coming from a let's cure the problem on ground. I'm coming from a let's prevent this problem in the future. Talk to me. You watch Power, for instance, the movie. You saw how they make substance money. To buy person for substance now very. When I enjoy Power now, Tommy Egan and Ghost, when I no enjoy them. To buy person for substance world now like this. One second. What happened?
He fell.
Where? If anything I see you hopping or running up and down the stairs. And let me finish my work. I'll come and address it. So sorry, guys. Let me continue what I was saying, because one thing I've learned with Nigerians is we really, really don't like the truth. Someone say I enter toilet. No, I dey hear some commotion, so I can't want go check who and who they fight. You understand? So make una no vex. I'm also at home, and I'm at home with my babies. So I have to be here. I have to take care of them. Make una no vex. So, and my children. Sorry. Somebody said they had some information for me, so I need to read my messages. Sorry, guys, 1 second. Let me get the message that the person. I told you guys, I can't see your message. You said you want to DM me. Jamaka Esther Duru. You are just sending me hi. Who are these people? Please, somebody wants to send me something important. Now, this guy, Jamilet2222, came to curse me out on my page for talking about the MohBad issue. Can we all report his account on Instagram? Jamilet, Jamilet 2222, Jamilet 2222. You are complaining that people are bullying and you are doing the same thing. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let's make sure we read social media of all these people. Some of you are worse than the people you are complaining about. Some of you are worse. Where is the lady that said she wanted to send me a message? I said, send me a DM. You want to say something urgently. He came to my account 2222. Yes. No, not 2, 3, 4 twos. 4 twos. Somebody say, what would Jesus do? I'm not Jesus and I don't know who Jesus is. They have reported Sam Clef's page. You know why they were able to report Sam Clef's page? Because Sam Clef did not sit down and start blocking all these people. These people will just report. Someone say we are not worse. Let me remove you from here. No problem. Many of you are worse. Many of you are worse. Jamilet 2222. He came and started cursing my children. For what? Many of you are worse. Some people came to me and said, Daddy Freeze, why don't you allow people to have their own opinions? Opinion, Tony, you've seen it on Sam Clef's page. Sam Clef cannot go live for the next 2 days. How do you get justice? Someone says, send this, Papa. I don't go need to send that. I just block him. And I tell you to make your reporting account. How do you get justice when you want to do the same thing that you are complaining about? That is it there. Let me pin it. What did I do wrong? Let me explain to you people how this thing started. The first day the matter was brought up, the first day when we didn't know anything, some people were already saying, it's Naira Marley. Some were saying it is his wife. Some were saying, it is his father. Some were, as in all sorts of. So I was now calming everybody. I said, it's not, calm down. It's not Naira Marley. It's not the wife. It's not. Let's just calm down. And 4 days later, when videos started coming out, they now went to copy my first. When I said it was not. By that time, I was just trying to bring peace. Baba, all of a sudden, they have paid you. One day, nobody paid me for this industry. I don't know anybody. I've told you. Any musician after Davido Wizkid sets. I don't know them. I don't know them one on one. I don't know them. After maybe techno, that after that, I don't know any of them. I don't know. What they call them? Naira Marley. I don't know Loj and all. I don't know them and they don't know me. Maybe they know of me and I know of them, and I listen to their music and I enjoy their music, but we don't know each other. So I want us to have this conversation, and I want us to be able to be honest with one another. As this industry days so long, are you happy with it? Are you satisfied with this industry? T Gold Media sent me $10 on YouTube. Thank you very much, T Gold Media. Thank you very much. If you want to type any comments, you can. I know Kiss Daniel because I settled a matter for him with a show in Tanzania. That's how I know him one on one. I don't know them. So, first things first is let's look for a solution going forward. The police say they are going to investigate. The matter is in court, or at least the matter is before the police. Question, question. Why has the body not been exhumed? By now, I believe the body should have been exhumed. With each passing day, it's not, I'm sorry, I may be wrong, but I don't think it's press conferences that we need. I think we need to see more action. I think we need to see more action. So that's just what I have to say about that. Now, someone say you don't know Olamide. Olamide now old G now. You think Olamide dey young? You think Olamide dey young? I know Olamide very, very, very well. And I've interviewed him before. Fantastic. They said they are going to bring out the body tonight or tomorrow, they said. Tonight better than tomorrow. Things must be done properly. I agree with you. Now, please, can we, if you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. I appreciate you guys on TikTok a lot. Thank you so much for everything you guys are doing on TikTok. You guys are my family. I love you guys so much. Keep double clicking the screen. Double click the screen. Follow my number one gifter. Let me give a big shout out to my number one gifter. Cornerstone is my number one gifter. Don Lucifer is my number two gifter. Follow the two of them and pop my money guns. I want to ask you an honest question, guys. Wherever you are watching from, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, wherever you're watching from, let us talk about the source of the money that is brought into the industry. I think that is a pivotal point that must be addressed unless we are not ready to deal with the issues at hand properly. A very important point. The money that comes into the industry that is used to sponsor musicians, can we address how this money is gotten? Can we talk about this? Let's talk, please. I want you all to work with me. Money that came from substance, and the violence and negativity that comes from substance trading, and money that came from Yahoo, and the curses and the juju that came from Yahoo. Do you really think it can fund a sane industry? Let's talk. The source of the money pumped into the industry. The society itself is corrupt, somebody says. When people who run substance cartels and Yahoo cartels are the ones that are the investors, how do you think they're going to get their money back? You think it is by, like, when you go to a bank and say, bank, I want to borrow loan, and bank says, tekpati kukuni. Now with machete and knife and gun, now they go take, they collect their money back. So we have to start addressing the bigger picture. We cannot just allow ourselves to float in the euphoria that things are working. Things are not working. Nigerians idolize their celebrities. There's nothing a celebrity can do wrong in Nigeria. Same thing with their wealthy people. When somebody has money, he becomes like a god. Because in Nigeria, okay, I'll call for Suya. So until I'm going to bring K-Solo, Oba K-Solo, but I don't want us to dwell too much on what's already going on. All the other blogs are talking about it. All the other blogs are talking about it. I also must say something personally, my humble opinion. I may be wrong, though. I don't like, lights don't go again. I don't like, my personal opinion, the way MohBad's father, I don't like the way MohBad's father is handling this. I don't like the way MohBad's father is handling this. It may not be my place to complain. Once again, I said, this one took less than a minute. They are changing power, so that's what happens. Someone says, Suya on a Monday, I don't like the way the light don't come so that they change over. Somebody don't get that for Facebook. I don't like the way you guys, you are shouting up NEPA and distracting us from the main conversation. I don't like the way the father is handling this. I see a spirit of detachment. And don't get me wrong. That's why I said I'm not going to put this on him, because sometimes children are raised in such a way that they are detached from their parents. But I don't think with MohBad that was the case. In MohBad's case, I think MohBad was actually a good child. My opinion, the way that in Papa they handled this matter, he raised eyebrow. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I'm just saying it's funny. It's funny. I don't want us to dwell too much on that. Like I said, We are not dealing with the past here, we're dealing with the future. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, Cornerstone, my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter if you're watching on TikTok, and pop my money guns. So let me bring K Solo right now. K Solo, are you still available? Or should I continue what I wanted to say? Oba K Solo, I don't know if he's still available. He wanted to come earlier on. Yeah, Oba K Solo, Baoni. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen.
I'm probably on the road. My network might not be too stable, though.
Okay, but we can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. What do you actually want me to say?
No, about the industry and going forward.
Oh, okay. In the industry? I just joined you, so I'm not.
Oh, okay. So let me take you out then when you are because people were saying bring Obake Solo. Let me take you out then, or please leave so that I can bring somebody else.
Okay.
God bless you. Let me bring Daddy Showkey. I want us to talk about the person who said I have information for you. Okay, Tessie, yes.
Daddy.
Yes. Monka, message in your consent to me. Daddy Showkey, how far?
Yeah, Daddy
I was talking about MohBad's dad earlier on. What are your thoughts?
First of all, I am a father. I'm talking, this is my personal opinion. According to what you just, this is my personal opinion. I am a father. And as a father, I'm talking from the perspective of a father. He did not behave like a true father is supposed to behave. You see, it shows that, first of all, people say it is poverty. It is not poverty. You need to be, for him, it shows that I would say maybe it's not civilized or it's not exposed. In a situation like this, a lot of things, they've been showing a lot of things, and you had even, there's something he said in Yoruba in his interview that pissed me off from him. For him to say that somebody wants to
and because Yoruba people say ba mi nomo mi o denu olomo. So on nomo o denu ti eni ìbéèrè ni o. Sean nomo ti o denu ti eni. Yoruba people say ba mi nomo mi o denu olomo. Ba mi nomo mi means help me flog my pikin. They say you know reach the
belle
of the parents.
You understand me? So I did not really. First of all, Daddy Freeze, I need to thank you. I need to thank you for what you are doing. People will not understand. I've been listening and watching the topic of today on your platform, and I thank you for even bringing up that topic. You see, I will talk from the perspective of an artist and the perspective of somebody that have been in record business. Let me first of all start from the perspective of an artist. Many artists jump into contract because they really have that anxiety to at least be popular, be exposed into limelight. They don't think, you see, in my time, when I signed my contract, because I had this lawyer as a friend called Mani Okafo, and I took my contract form to him because my record label, they were putting pressure on me to sign the contract because they know that I come from a poor home. I don't have anything, so I cannot afford a lawyer. But God in my side, I had a friend that is a lawyer. And that my friend, his name is Manny Okafor. I took that contract to him. And you know what they wrote in the contract? The contract is supposed to be for 3 years, but there's this language they wrote 3 years and above. So when I took the man, he said, if you sign this contract will end in 3 years and continue and above. I took the contract back to the record company. I said, wait, what is the meaning of this above on that contract? Do you know, we finished my recording at the Moscow studio. Now to release, it took us, because we were dragging, going back and forth on the contract. Before the lawyer said it was a mistake. Because they know that I am a street boy, I came from the street, so I will not know the terms that the lawyers will use. Most problems sometimes is the lawyers of the record label. That is one. Number two, I will tell you this, I'm an artist. I'm an artist. Many artists are very ungrateful people. They are very ungrateful people. If I know that what I'm saying today, many of them will not like it, but you see, if you sacrifice your life and your time for them, when they become successful, you will become their enemy. They will look down on you. They will not even have respect for you. They will not even have respect for you. It is few artists that will reminisce back to that's how this person helped me. This person did this. I can tell you today, a lot of people played role in my life. And if I tell people sometimes, if I start calling people, it will left from the time I started as an entertainer. People that were there for me. Even from when I used to act, I used to go to Village Headmaster when I was like 6 years old. I started going to Village Headmaster when I was 9 years old. You understand me? And all those people, today when I see them, I give them the regard. That will give them joy. But today artists, they feel that when they are famous, they are above everybody. Life is not like that, my dear brother. It is important. It is nice. It is good to be important, and it's important to be nice. Nice to people. Because without people, you as the artist, you won't drive a Rolls Royce. You are the artist, will not wear a Rolex.
Hold on, boss. Wilson Williams QQ is talking to Daddy Showkey. He's saying, go and sleep, Mugu. Can we all please report this account?
No, Daddy Freeze.
Listen, we are fighting this scourge. We don't need people like this on social media. There are 2,000.
Let me answer him.
And he got report your account.
No, let me answer him. Daddy Freeze, don't worry, let me answer him. See, if that guy does not know history, that's why he can call me Mugu. Because his father did not tell him who I am. If he knows who I am, he will know that his father, I taught his father how to become a Mugu. You understand me? So don't worry about that kind of person. Because see, if today people don't like to hear the truth, we'll tell them the truth. We'll tell them the truth. The biggest problem in this our profession is jealousy. Jealousy and hatred.
Jack King Jr. sent $10. Thank you so much. Chike also sent $10 on YouTube. Thank you so much. If you're watching on YouTube, super chat, super stickers, and super likes. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen, pop my money guns, and follow my #1 gifter. I want to take you back there. Jealousy and envy.
Yes.
Babanla problem ni.
Daddy Freeze, you as a radio personality, somebody that have been in radio, you will understand where I'm coming from when I start telling
100%.
you. The way artists see when we were, that's why people like JJ. I respect JJ. I respect JJ a lot. Because I remember back then when we would go.
See your brother, Daddy Showkey. My brother. This Polo where you see, now my friend, brother, former neighbor. Industry done.
No, you know me and your mom is descendant of birth, so.
Oh, Polo, you don't start now. You don't start now. You don't tell you this my mama birthday. That make when you do me something, I'm gonna cool down for you.
Hey,
please, do you know?
I didn't hear you.
You know me and that Showkey's mom is 2nd of April, the same.
Yes, that's the same day. That's my mom's birthday. That is the biggest day in my life.
Polo, don't you start tell us in birthday now, so we all have presents.
No, me I know Polo birthday because Polo birthday and my mama birthday are the same day. And I like Polo, they owe me for work. Every small thing, you go tell me, say, don't talk to me anyhow. Me and your mama are the same birthday.
Iyabo Joe, they say your Obim is here now. Polo, this matter where they ground. As an elder in the industry that we all look up to, and as someone who has managed artists, I want you to please share your thoughts.
I think I'm the person even who caused all this wahala. Because if I didn't took MohBad's to London or UK, I don't even know whether all this. Because I think.
Oh, so you were the one that took him to the show in the UK?
Yes.
Hey.
So I think all thing when they see all the. Because after the UK, he got a show. He got a show in Greece, have a European tour, start having all these opportunities again. You know, I feel so sad because
Oga Polo, thank you for at least before that boy in go abroad. Publicly I'm saying a thank you to you. At least while he was alive, you touched his life and you took his music.
I love his music. You know, the time
Oga Polo, if you hear that boy's statement, the boy comment you for his statement.
Yeah.
Because one of the video, the boy said that they were trying to convince the person that took him to London to drop him from that show.
The funny case about this guy is when I make up my mind, because my platform this year for One Africa UK is just to have the old school and the new school. So when I start looking at the old school and the new school, I said, where is MohBad? What's going on with MohBad? Because then nothing is. So I called him. He didn't pick. But he did that. So we start talking. I said, what's going on with you? Are you still with... what's really happening? So he started telling me, Baba, you know all those stories now. I said, listen, we are going for London and we get me your passport, we get you your visa, and we are doing UK tour, not only London. So we're gonna go to Birmingham, Manchester, and we sort out everything out, and it's just a panic, like, even when he came back when he came to London, and we are in one of the hotels, I can't remember now, and he started telling me there's a threat coming for him. Listen, I didn't know this thing is so bad like this. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know that it's bad like this.
When they
told me that I need a security, I said, are you
in London?
Are you on drugs? What is the security gonna do? So she showed me something. That's when me and him just talk, and I said, listen, as far as you are here, You are protected. You are okay. Nobody is coming to touch you. Nobody is coming to do anything to you. Nobody. I spoke to him and his manager. She is this Shay girl. I said nobody is doing anything to you, but we will get here security guys like one day call like other people. You don't need to have. London is a free place. It's not like I know there's a lot of places that is bad, but nobody's touching you here.
Oga Polo, the boy know wetin they tell you.
I didn't know how bad.
You see, sorry to cut you. The boy know wetin they tell you. Why the boy they tell you that thing? Look wetin. See, those people where they relate with. He knows say for London, then get another branch for London. People like say they go attack him.
I know, but London is not. London is not.
Oga Polo, you know say you for London, you dey drive Rolls Royce, nobody will come close to you. The person wey dey work out for train station for Peckham, they go beat the fit attack am.
We are not going to Peckham, actually.
No, the boy know wetin they tell you. The boy, true to God, the boy know wetin they tell you. Me, I know wetin I dey talk as I dey follow you talk.
I hear now. I know, but I hear you. I hear you perfectly clear. I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know that this is so, because you can see him withdrawn. You can see him. I said, MohBad, what's going on with me now? Like the welcome party they invited. I said, dress up, man. Let's go. He said, boss, but I said, dress up. I'm driving you. Let's go. And you can see the video. We went to that tunnel. We had great time. He's so happy. He's so excited. He whispered in my ear, I'm so happy. I said, listen, you need to enjoy yourself. You have a lot of catalogs. You need to, and after the One Africa, a lot of things happened to him. A lot of opening. He went to Greece and they called him for Greece immediately. He flew into Greece. I changed his ticket because he called me, boss, I don't want to go back to Nigeria. I want to go so that I can go to Greece and come back before I go to Nigeria. And after Greece, another deal come for him. And he just say jolly, sweet fellow, and when after the One Africa Music Fest, is like the Kenya D come on board, the Greece D come on board, the people booking from Ireland that come to me. I say, listen, go to them and not their management. Just anything you want. This is their number. This is his number. Talk to the lawyer. Talk to him because I have the lawyer's number as well. So a lot of things open up for him. So when all these things come, when I am hearing this when he's in Nigeria, I feel so terrible. Terrible because he confided in me when the fear. I can see it, but I didn't know that is.
It is something this extent.
Yes, I didn't. And that is the truth. I didn't know that is something to this, And how can they bully somebody like this? How? How? No, this is not fair. To be quite honest, I don't even know how to say it. But
even me, where they try look for peace so that there can be peace on all sides, I'm heartbroken.
It's sad, yo. It's sad because I feel so terrible. I feel so terrible because if I know that it's like this, listen, nobody no go wear clothes where be gangsters. Think say
Daddy Freeze, do you know after my interview with you, that your last interview, I had a lot of death threat. I have a lot of threat to my life.
Life is only once.
Do you know after that interview, some people in government were threatening me.
Why? But why?
I told them that they should go and look your interview. Did I say anything wrong? Well, what I'm saying, I'm saying the truth. You will not believe the following day I came up and I did a video from this. I did not sleep throughout that night because throughout that night I did not sleep. They were just threatening me. They will send me messages. I tell them, look. That's why I post a photograph on my Instagram. I said, Oga Bully. And Daddy Freeze, I don't know what you are going through with all these things you are doing, no, because the type of threat that they threaten me,
at the end of the day, I don't want this to escalate beyond where it has gotten to. I don't know what we are going to do as elders, because you are an elder.
We all want peace, Daddy Freeze. We all want peace. But can there be peace if there's no justice?
There has to be justice. There's no way. There's no way about it.
I think I'm happy the police have taken the case. I think I'm so happy about it. You cannot be putting somebody like this and get away with it. As simple as that. Whether it's a simple, whether they are not the people that put whatever, but this guy is traumatized. This guy is dead for the past 1.5 years. The way I saw him, he's just a fresh air when he came back to London. I saw him. I talked to him. I said to him, "Come on, man, just relax."
You see, Paulo. You see, let me tell you something. You see, sometimes people walk. You see people walking in the street, but they are dead.
Yeah, I think.
And you know when somebody, you know the trauma you are going through when your life is being threatened. You'll be looking back aside. That is what was wrong with that boy when you guys were in the UK.
But the problem is, no matter for me, I feel so good. That's why I'm in New York now for the past I think a week now. I'm here. I wake up in the morning to have 1 or 2 meetings. I'm tired because I never know that this is like this. To be quite honest, you know, when somebody, no matter we didn't say much about the whole thing, but if I know what I know now, I for do more. You understand what I'm saying? I don't, because I saw him. You know, when somebody, are you okay? Like when we come back from when we are in Manchester, when we went to Manchester, he's quiet. I said maybe because of the train. Everybody take it on train and we come out. He's in the hotel. We waiting to check in, and everybody just tired and we're exhausted because we went out the following. We went out the following night. So everybody, I'm thinking that is tiredness, but he's sleeping. You can see him sleeping. Everybody nice. Everybody is joking, enjoying. We are all chilling. All of us, we have a greatest time. And him is just, I went there again. I wake him up. I said, "What's going on with you? Why?" I said, "Baba, I said, okay, yeah, room is coming." So we get his room. He went upstairs and sleep. And when he came back up and, but I never know that it's really, really bad. This guy is traumatized. This guy is, whatever they are doing to him.
The guy was depressed. See, the guy was facing serious depression. Serious depression.
It's sad, though. It's sad that, but I'm so angry to people that is very close to him didn't push so more to say this is it. No matter, I find out now that he went even to police to report about it. He went, he has done everything, and even he sang it. I'm not Yoruba now, but the people telling me that all the things he's singing is about.
It's about the problem. Yes.
It's sad, but I think if this is an opportunity to anybody that have a family going through this trauma, say it to people. Say it, shout and scream and tell people. Do a video, show it to the people. Just make sure that you give it. Somebody out there are seeing what is going on, because I don't think this kind of thing. I think this moment.
You see, Oga Polo, Daddy Free said something. We should look for a place where we can. You as one person, me too as another person. We should look for a place where we can listen to people, especially these young people, and Tell them, you see, sometimes I use my life as a testimony to people. What I went through. We were going through things when we don't have internet. But today we are living. We are living because we defeated those demons. So it's high time we give a listening ear to people. And you see, sometimes we are far from people. It makes those people, when they even have a problem, they cannot reach us.
I'm even thinking what kind of contract did he sign? Because nobody has ever. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, what
Yes.
did
I think this is an industry problem. Oga Polo, let's be honest. Not be only MohBad go through the I know you know.
Yeah, I know.
The industry is like this. There must be some sort of sanity that is brought to this industry, because and I said it elsewhere. Right now, I just want justice and peace. I don't know how we are going to achieve
I'm
it.
saying is every industry, like what you are saying makes sense, yeah. But it's not about when you go outside. Somebody will bully you, beat you up. The other ones, at least they argue. Nobody hasn't got a contract that. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's about argument and
I come to compromise how to settle it.
He didn't finish that. But it's not about.
It's not about bullying people, sending talks
It's not
to
about
people.
when he come outside,
No.
beating, threatening. This is so much. This is so much. The one that I hear every day, I've been on it as well. There's a lot of them as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? But it's no beating. It's about compromising. You're supposed to give us three records.
Three albums. Only two.
You need to give us. Your contract is 5 years, but you are only 4 years. You need to remain. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a compromising. It's not about when you come outside, because the way they beat this guy, man. I'm just saying, why? At the end of the day, not money. All this thing end up all the person is now moving on.
Man.
You see, Oga Polo, you know, say this Instagram today, then be the place where God they protect people. All these things when they talk happen for our time. It happen for our time. It happen for our time. Make we know deceive me. I no go tell you say for our. It happen for our time. Even for our time, self. If I tell you say me Showkey why they follow you talk to today with all the music what I do, I no collect royalty one day from record label. Now when me and you they talk, I never collect one single royalty. Say for that. If you see my mama Rosanna, say them pay me money for that music na lie.
But
somebody call my name Showkey. They don't pay me 1 naira.
I know, but I still believe that I don't. The contract before is completed. You know that the record label we say they pay you for ABCD and they have the right for the whole year songs. I remember when I have I think Chidima on with the MTN and I don't know what happened that time. And when I saw the contract that time, I can see that some of those contracts remains that those songs belongs to your record label, not you.
No. My own case. Let me tell you, my own case is very different. And I will tell you, there's no contract that is forever. There's no contract that is forever. Let me tell you something. I want to explain something to you. You just said something I want to tell you. There's no contract. The highest period a record label is supposed to hold an artist catalog is 25. According to them, maybe they were lying is 25 years. That would make, and they were lying to me. And all my records are over 25 years. All my albums.
But your own is easy. You can call a very good lawyer. I have the best one.
You understand me? Okay, Odapolo, you know why I did not fight my record label?
No, you're not fighting.
No. I'm coming. Let me tell you why I did not sue my record label today. I always have that conscience in me, that mind in me that this man picked me from nowhere and turned me to something. I was making money from my shows. I was going all over. Do you know, most of even the sales that they asked me that my record sold were the ones they said my record sold 5 million copies by that time. And I sold 5 million of my own records in my shows. So that means the only one that I said in the show, that is the one they recorded. And that is, I was taking my commission from what I was selling by myself.
What I'm saying is, anybody that signed a contract with any record label need to review the contract, know exactly what they are signing. Because I remember that time, record labels have rights for all the songs you produce. You know that every of them.
I want to answer this person, this Issa too. You said your case is different. My case is not different. This is the way you people put people into trauma.
Yeah.
My case is not different. I'm sharing my case and my views with people for them to know what young people today is going. I'm not complaining because I thank God for my life. So I just want you to know that. Don't use that word that my case is different. My case is not different. You know what we go through. Even from people like you that bully people, that are saying my case is different. We are sharing views here, man. Couple I beg, they talk, I beg.
Anyway, what I'm saying is we need to address everything. But anybody that has a sister, brother, looking to go to this kind of record labels or anything, just find a good lawyer, an entertainment lawyer that can overlook every contract you sign. And you cannot have a small clause. If those things are not happening, you can have a right to leave the record label. Because I think all these things we are hearing, I don't hear tire. You know, when this thing happens, you go here, you say, wow. Is it really what is happening?
Wow.
You know, because I'm part of the one that sorted out Ubi Franklin, Techno, Iyanya. When they come to my office, finally Ubi said, okay, let's own Techno 50%. I buy Techno off the Triple MG, and we started. And immediately we start, I look at the contract, I look at everything. I said to Techno, this is it. We're gonna increase your percentage. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And I go back to Ubi. I said to Ubi Franklin, let's do this for the betterment of Techno. And at that time, Techno still have 2 years remaining on the contract. And I prayed on Techno, this is it. And everything worked smoothly. Everything worked okay. Techno finished his tenure without no headache because he's getting up to 80% of the money anyway. Because I said to Obi, it's better for us to get 20%. I give him 80%, and he will be, every time he do his job very well. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's another thing as well. If all these entertainment guys, we look at different things on the artist and know what they can do to make everything easy for the artist as well, because artists don't need to go anywhere if he's okay with the record label. Do you understand what I'm saying? Artists don't need to move. But if you sign him the first minute 30%, you get 70%. having the first hit, second hit. You keep on renewing the contract. You keep on doing the addendum on the contract, making sure that the artist is looking okay, making sure that the artist is making his own money, and you can still make your own money without nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because even Davido or Wizkid or Bonner still pay up to 30% to the people managing him right now. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even them, there's no way Wizkid will not be paying at least 30-35% to people that are looking after him. His baby mother, Sunday, and the other people are around. Do you understand what I'm saying? There must be some percentage that is the same thing on the Davido. Davido will be. There's no way Davido will not be spending at least 30% from the. He has Bobo, he has Issa, he has another. Do you understand what I'm saying? All of them will be taking his percentage. There's no way they will not. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. So
those are management too. They are not in a record label.
Yeah, but I'm saying people that has management.
And right now, David have a record label. He has a record label for himself. You understand? So management. See, one thing people don't understand: a management contract is different from a manager's contract.
I know.
An artist can be under a management and still have a manager handling him, because a management can have various artists.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is no matter whatever happens, they are still spending money.
Percentage, yes. Like everybody is supposed to be making money.
Like example, Burna Boy has the mom. The mom must be getting paid every time. No matter if it's a mom, you're going to be getting paid. He has a sister that is looking after his the designing and the whatever he wear and the. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's getting paid. All of them is getting paid. But what I'm saying is, every of them, there's no way they will not be taking out at least 20-30% of the whatever they make.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
That's true.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing on the like Melvin Records or Olamide's record as well. All of them are giving a lot to people that are working for them, but the only thing is why people are quiet or easy is their negotiation. How much you negotiate, so just come a compromise and negotiate a better deal for yourself. And all this headache will stop. It's greed. It's about greed. How much you eat, how much you want, how much. But if you come to a compromise and have it done, I don't think the
money is supposed to be flowing around so that everybody will be happy. And if the money does not, every man.
No.
We all have our wants.
Sorry, Daddy Showkey. Right now, because the streets are angry, people are angry. And when people are angry, they are not always rational.
Yes.
What can we do to, first of all, bring calm to the people right now?
The calm is just justice. Let the police.
Oga Polo, through the calm is what that the freeze. What I understand though, we are all fathers and brothers, one way or the other. No matter what we are saying or doing today, we should all have a place to sit and mediate and settle matter sometime. Because you see, let me tell you, apart from being people, we are Africans. We always have a backyard settlement sometime. The way to come together and see the way we move in life. I will not wish anybody death. But right now, most people, they are learning from this. You won't believe me. Most people are learning lesson. So we really need to sit back, relax, let us just so that we make peace. Because see right now, if we don't try to make peace, we will not have a place. We will not have a place.
Let me also say something. I don't know how this will be because I grew up on the streets in Ibadan. I be street picking. Street matter. People will know this street, no they feel understand them. And when street matter erupt, they still they sit down, they do peace talk. When street matter erupt, it scatter everywhere. At the end of the day, if you don't do that peace talk, it will get worse. Because the mentality of street is different from mentality of nowadays social media. And that's my worry. That's my worry. It go reach where they go begin the count score. If you understand what I'm saying. So how can we come to a yes, I know we need justice and justice is very important. But
justice is very important. Nobody's going against justice.
Nobody's stopping, but how do we come from a place of peace? So because let me tell you something, I know how these people think. So if you are not able to submit a way forward, they are going to use street to judge it. And street judgment no good.
It go bring a lot of war, even for the business. It go bring a lot of war. Because see, we know what to talk.
I think our elders need to
elders need to be brought out at this point. Me, as they see me say, I too young to be part of the elders.
Yeah,
elders, we are talking about Yule Doche's father, Peter Doche.
Yeah. Yes.
Daddy Freeze, this is where they happen and no concern video.
No, but I'm just saying of that level. Okay, who do we have? Kwamwan.
I'm just thinking the
Obesere.
side.
All those people where they call, I'm not there against them.
No, you, Daddy Showkey, you are going to be part. Me, I too young. You go day. You go day. Sonny Ade go day.
All the big Yoruba hardcore musicians that is still older, that can have respect for the young. Do you understand what I'm saying?
See. I not go talk too much for this very matter one at the talk because of them themselves, those people themselves, they need to make peace within themselves too.
Hey!
Those people when they talk, so they need to make peace within themselves too. Even me, where they follow you talk, so for me to even do for this kind of thing, because before you do anything, you go first do for yourself. You go first make peace with yourself. Many of them, when you see so, they not fit talk to advise themselves with another person because once you they feel say, once you they do like this, they feel say you don't become one thing, you not fit make peace. You go first of all humble yourself to make peace. And you see, no matter anything, I want to point out something. We need to talk about justice or no justice. Justice must, because now justice be the way forward. But apart from justice being the way forward, which way can we come together and make sure, say, even there is justice, we go see come, because this thing, nobody put knife for anybody neck, don't go anybody now. You don't know. Nobody carry knife, say they slaughter somebody. See, now if you do autopsy today, it's highest where the autopsy go talk, we say, the boy they get depression, or the boy take one thing, or one thing lead to thinking. You understand me? But the waiting I see where that boy go through, now make people they fight.
And that is what we need to address, because let me be honest
and with you. We need to address with that.
And that's what I'm trying to say, because you see, let me be honest with you. Let me be honest with you. As long as, I don't know how the law works, as long as they cannot establish a case immediately on anybody, it will look like you did not get justice.
Now the place where the matter they go come be this for.
And then everybody go come begin vex. That is why me at the talk. Because you see, let me tell you, 90% of people when they watch this video no understand how street be. You think you can sort a street matter in police?
You see, Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze, they make I tell you, other Paulo, make I tell you not to one truth. When I called for that last, I told Daddy Freeze, say, Daddy Freeze, me, I don't believe, say, that police station will solve this matter. I say, I don't believe, but I like waiting the role where the police they take now, by assuming that boy, to really know the cause of death of that boy is a very important thing. First of all, now one step for peace with that.
Yes.
And number two, with everything, I don't want job, and they talk for my with everything.
Now hold on, sorry. Every single person in my comment section that is saying they want jungle justice and they want war, I'm going to block you.
We don't want war anymore.
Hold on. Let me just warn you. Any of you, if you type that word WAR, let me tell you, don't know what war is. You don't have an idea. You are a keyboard warrior. You are sitting down there, your fingers are sweating, you are typing. God no go let you see war.
See, my people, the police will do their investigation. They will know the cause of death of that boy. They will know everything. Then, if they want to make some arrest or anything, that is their own angle. But you see what we are saying is right now it's not even really about it's preventing something like this.
That is what I've been saying since. The elders need to sit. Okay, record label. What do you want? Artist, what do you want?
Even though they jail somebody on this very issue, we must still find a means of making that this thing don't reoccur again tomorrow in the future for any artist. And that is what we are talking about right here. Because you see, I find out that many of you does not understand the aftermath of this thing. If there's no room for dialogue and peace within the stakeholders, it's a big problem. It's a big problem. I'm not talking about what it means, Samilari or Naira. No, Naira, as is there, is an artist. Right now, everybody, we are joking with his livelihood. We are talking about his livelihood right now. Because right now, it's going to affect his business. It's going to affect his name, too. You understand me? So he himself need to go back and reminisce and think of a way of trying to get back to the people. We must prevent and say tomorrow it will not happen again. No. Whether or not, nobody they talk of jungle justice. Me, I be jungle boy. I go for jungle. No, what do you want to talk about jungle justice? What in jungle justice? My brother, what in jungle justice?
When streets decide say they want settle matter, police they run. No. When street decide say they want settle matter, police go run. No.
My
no reach street. That's why I'm saying dialogue, peace. The first thing that MohBad needs is a befitting burial.
Yes.
All of us are going to bring money. Paulo go bring money. Daddy Showkey, you go bring money. Me, I go bring money. They go bury that boy.
I go bring.
I think that one must be happen.
They must bury that. That is his right.
The way I'm so speechless. The way it's buried. I say, which kind of thing is this? Why this?
And the burial must be taken away from the family. We can see that the family, in my humble opinion, that's my opinion, I'm not sure the family is capable of handling certain things.
Daddy Freeze, one thing I want to point out there, if we are talking about MohBad's family or taking, first of all, let's look for a way to take care of the child. I'm not talking.
No, the child is being taken care of. From what I learned from Sam, what will be this guy's name? This producer, Sam Clef. I'm so tired. This matter really stressed me.
Yeah, no, it's just everybody.
Baba, you don't know. As the people still they cost me.
I haven't slept
inside where I come. They try make peace everywhere. And I still cost that they cost for my head.
Guys, Daddy Freeze,
listen.
The death threat I don't get for this matter since I play music, I never get them.
Why are they threatening you? What do you say?
I don't know now one boy life where I go, Arrow boy and Daddy Freeze life where I come. And you know, the thing when I talk for them, advice with the advice. So the next day, this one they say they be my dog name. You know, say my dog name na Mali. Malians, that's my dog name.
Daddy Showkey, just you to calm down. No, agitate them. You see, I understand where you are coming from.
I don't say I'm the father.
Please, what did he say that people are doing?
Listen, when we are trying to get to the end of a matter, let us not agitate it.
No, I
understand where Daddy Showkey is coming from. I understand where Daddy Showkey is coming from.
I don't be that kind of person. I don't try to make peace. I don't be that kind of person.
You see, I understand. So let's thread this part of peace.
Now my you know, the mom is my birthday mate. So I don't want whatever everybody is saying here, it's just saying how we feel. Like if we know in time. If I know in time, I for do more. I for make a call. I have done it more than 20 times in this industry. I for make a call. Whoever is beating who
Hello, Daddy Freeze. All this way with it. On I know say me, I don't know this boy. I know meet him one day.
Me too, I don't meet him. I don't know him. But his impact on our lives is so much that we need to actually have this conversation.
And if you watch, I never post anything because the boy now in fact, now 1 year to senior my son, if I born 2 other children, say when I don't reach to born, say I go born because senior. So the thing they pay me, my pain now, the angle of a father, right? They pay me. I'm letting the boy go through.
Even people that say
all these people where they write, I'm not sure say this boy matter, pain them reach me. I stand up as they talk. I'm not sure say this boy matter, pain them reach me. But the truth be say
somebody say Daddy Freeze they fear. Somebody say Daddy Freeze they fear. You see, that's the stupid mentality. Let me tell you. Hold on, Daddy Showkey. Make me I tell you something. Make me I tell you something. Hold on, Daddy Showkey. Make I tell you something. Me I be street pikin. Now from street we come. We know how street matter they be. And we they try avoid waiting. I'm 47 years old. I know what happened 20 years ago. And I grew up in the ghetto. Forget say I no grow for Ajegule, I grew for Ibadan ghetto. My office used to be in Bere Makbo Oje, the highest ghetto for that Ibadan. Ask anybody. Baba, we they go get. So we are not afraid. I'm never afraid of anything. But I am worried about the way people are handling the situation, especially when they don't. Let me tell you the worst thing. Some people, they America, they won't use America justice system, take sort Nigeria matter. Some people, they UK, they won't use UK's justice system. This thing where Paulo talk, say, in for make phone call. That is what we needed.
I didn't know.
If Paulo had known. So when they are saying, oh, we need the information, it's not so that you can go and cause trouble.
I go say I beg.
Baba, one street start to the boy like this. It don't make sense again.
I didn't know. I didn't know it's bad like this, to be quite honest. I didn't know.
Even right now, everybody need to pipe low, make the police do the investigation stuff.
No, they are. I'm so happy the press conference went well today.
Very, very well. I get every details of the press conference. It went very well.
I can see, I follow Sheyi Tinubu as well. He sent something, he said about it, people and the attorneys and people that is throwing the case. And I know that the governor of Lagos State will do something as well. And he has now, I've seen people saying what he's directing them to do, you know. So I'm thinking that there's no way we cannot have at least a questioning what happened to him. Why are they putting him since how many years ago? What is really the problem? Well, let's get to the bottom of it so that everybody will have peace of mind.
That's true.
That's what I'm thinking, that, you know, and the people, you know, I think I think MohBad is in a good place because he's a mega star. He's like in America or London or anything. He's number one now in the music chart for how many weeks? So I'm so happy at least. The whole thing he worked for no matter he didn't see it, but he can see the benefit, and his song is so. I love the guy, because when it's over 1 year, I say he must come to Man Africa. Over 1 year ago, I said to him when I saw him at I think in Moy's Beach, I said, I will take you to One Africa Music Fest, because he's a good. He's different. He's like his Daniel. When Chris Daniel is singing, it's different. When MohBad is singing, the bass, there's something in him that he can hear those melody of bass. He
becomes the music. He becomes the music.
It's so good. His song is different. It's so different that I love the guy. I'm not gonna lie. And but
so, you see, so Oga Polo, here's my suggestion. I know a lot of people might not like it, but this is my suggestion, and I hope you guys. I've been in this industry since 1996, which is almost 30 years now. 27 years, almost 30 years now. And I understand the peculiarity of industry issues and street issues. I have some experience, and my let me not say even though I'm a preacher, and as a preacher I need to preach love and peace. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but right now there is a way that calm can be brought to the space.
Yeah.
And I want the elders to be able to put mouth inside this thing. What do you think, Polo?
Anyway, you can get us like all these big Yoruba names like Sonny Ade,
Polo.
Leaders of Yoruba land.
Polo, come out me for those people, they matter, beg. No, come out me for their matter.
Daddy Showkey, why now?
Why now?
Hello.
You know why I told me you come out me.
Hello?
First of all, our people no like truth.
Hello.
Shino Peter. Yes. Those kind of people, Shino Peter. What of Shino Peter? Are you
Polo, just hear my own thing when I don't tell you.
Okay.
Our people no like truth.
Wow.
Me as Showkey, the only little I can do, if I know if he say the truth, I'm not going to involve myself.
Okay.
Because you know why they tell you. Yeah. Even you see all these people where they talk for here where we did so, they don't really know who we be. They don't even know what we stand for.
Yeah, good evening.
And me, I stand for the truth.
Okay. Let me
anybody go talk, we go change me as a person. I'm not the person where they come because of say we did for internet they talk. I be person where they believe on the reality of life. You understand? And one thing, you see all those people where they call their name, so I know one call their name because then they see all these things they go on. Most of them know they talk. Then they fear.
Okay, can we talk to our politicians?
I think sometimes they are the elders. We need to approach them.
Can we talk to our politicians then? Can we talk to our kings? Somebody like Oba of Oni of Ife.
Yeah, that's another good one. But I think the best thing is to go to one of the Oba's palace. I think the best thing as well is to take this big, so that it will be authentic and very these elderly guys like that Showkey, like
Daddy Showkey, please.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy Showkey, I think you need to be part of it, 100%.
Please.
See, and they see what people they write as I did yesterday. That
Don't listen to people who don't know anything.
That freeze wait now. That don't change my mind come up for it because I don't see most of them are very ungrateful people with them.
Somebody type, he said this matter go long.
That is you know me, sir.
That is listening to what people type on this.
No.
I don't need what people type.
Polo, make I tell you, me, I be person who believe on reality of life. And I believe for my life, say, make I dey talk the truth. And once you see people, when you and all these kind of people, now them push that boy, bully that boy to where that boy die.
That's really, I think it's a cliff or whatever they call him, he's there for life. I think he's there for life. If you can,
I'm clear, don't they life.
Yeah, if you can put him on. But what I'm saying is,
Sam Clef, are you here?
I'm there for New York at the moment. But the only thing is,
myself, I know they Nigeria, I do Europe.
Now only me in Nigeria. Oh.
And I dey enter Nigeria soon because of all these kind people they matter self.
Polo, you know say normally me I like trouble. But you see as this matter be.
No wahala.
As this matter be. Now matter when now wisdom. But you know I said it from the beginning. Wisdom is very profitable to direct in this kind of matter.
Daddy freeze. Daddy freeze. If when I talk, say make I day, I go day.
We won't make you day. Because I trust your judgment. And I won't make Polo day.
Polo, make I tell you, this matter will not be whether na Yoruba elders, all of us will be stakeholders. We need to nominate people who if talk the truth. Tell these young people the truth. Be blunt. Not be say you go there, we're going to go to talk, me, I'm not there for going one king palace, go to talk one thing. I'm not there for that one. I want a place, even if the king go there, all of us go sit down. We go point out, we go talk the truth. We go tell them the truth, and we go tell them something like this. Now, that's how it must be. Not be saying they take people for slavery. Or they bully people. Me, I dey against bully. I don't fit support any aspect of bullying anybody for this life. I don't fit support that.
Two-Face is a good one as well. Two-Face is a fantastic.
Two-Face. I don't the right name.
All of us there for London.
I don't the right name as I did here.
All of us there for UK.
Two-Face.
Two-Face, you know.
Polo.
Nice. Nice is another good one as well.
Nice.
Nice is another good one. You know. In those Yoruba stakeholders as well, you know, Chino Peter, those ones, Daddy Showkey, those
put Pasuma.
Daddy Showkey.
Pasuma is another good one as well.
Pasuma.
I
don't put Kwanwan already. Now, when do you think? What about Obesere? I think Obesere. Femi Kuti, yes.
Yes, good.
Don Jazzy.
Don Jazzy.
Olamide.
No, put them.
Why?
Why?
Make I tell you I say no put them, man. Because people where you want to talk to, you know go put them for the matter. I know what I tell you. You know say when you they call all this, but I don't tell you say no put anybody, no put them. Because we want to talk to people where they say we they talk. I know what I tell you say no put them, no put them. You don't call all the elders. I want me you call senior people. You don't call Paso. You don't call Two-Face. You don't all those the way you don't call. So I know talk so but you don't call Kwanwan. All those people are fathers who will go talk.
Then if we are going to remove Olamide, then let's remove Nice too. Nice and Olamide.
Right, Nice. Yes, if you remove Nice.
So let's remove Olamide and Nice. Okay, we go say that the newer generation.
I like that people.
Even though Daddy Showkey, let me tell you why I like Olamide. Even more than Nice, because Olamide na Bariga boy.
See, Daddy Freeze, this thing we talk, so no be about area boy or the area where you come from. The way they talk now, people where get wisdom. I not to say allow me don't get wisdom, but we need people where get some wisdom, where you go see some things and be blunt. And when they talk, the boy when they go talk, they go give their respect. They don't go fit raise voice self. I know what they talk. Not be say I'm not being a bad person. No be that, I know that's not what I mean. But I want like the senior people like Bawa, see all those people, they be senior people. Even I know who we call them Sonia Ade because they be Baba. Because we no stress them. No matter what we handle by ourselves with wisdom.
Because what I'm thinking is even Olamide has a record label and he can have that. Have
Polo, this one. If I call people like Baba Keke self, I go agree.
Yes.
Baba Keke.
Kenny Ogungbe.
Yes, Kenny. And his brother, there's another guy. His brother.
No, Baba Keke don't do. Baba Keke don't do.
Idris Abdul Karim. Idris.
No. There's another person always with him. KK and the
D1.
Yes.
Follow
No, this thing are true. Where did they talk? What about Idris Abdul Karim? Idris
go cause trouble there. Idris go face pass anybody. That's another thing.
And we need peace. I understand.
You see that daddy. No, see. He get people. Wait. He get people where you don't put. Paulo, he get people where that the freeze don't right for this list. Even if you put it, if you come, then go come. It go come. Now me show you, they beat my chest. Listen, Paulo. I they beat my chest. They tell you say he get people where that the trees don't right for that list. If Idris come, then he go come. He go listen. He go contribute in one quota.
Okay.
But don't say people sit down for there. He go come do na lie. He go come. He go come live. He go come.
Okay.
So if you want to put them.
I fear that maybe could be hot tempered. It's very angry.
Maybe if he like make it be hot temper, if he come here, we then go be cool temper.
And out of everybody where they here, Two-Face, Polo, Kwamwon, Daddy Showkey, Pasuma, Obesere, Femi Kuti, Don Jazzy, Kenny Ogungbe, D1, and Idris, where we don't write so far. The only person we meet junior to me for this industry na Don Jazzy. Everybody else senior me for this industry except Don Jazzy. But because Don Jazzy now come, everybody else senior me now. Say that Daddy Showkey now no senior me. I been a Polo no senior me. I been a Two-Face. Even though Two-Face and I are age mates for the industry, I met him as a star already, or as in senior me for industry. Make I give credit to who credit is due.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you guys.
Okay, somebody's coming to get you.
That Showkey will go talk now.
Yes. So
no Showkey, Polo, I'm
This is what draw.
No Showkey, Polo. God bless you. Thank you for your contribution and the wisdom too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah.
My people, nothing greater than make we just find a place where we go fit to dialogue, bring all these people, then move forward. Nothing greater than that. Not be about this thing, but we need to find a place where we go fit to call ourselves together.
Sorry guys, I have to attend to so many things. Showkey, you still there?
I do here now.
Thank you. Say you know go. Wonderful from Polo. Wonderful from Polo. What I'm also trying to say is somebody said no justice, no peace. What you are trying to hope for as justice, let me use style and warn you, you might not get. Because the autopsy might be inconclusive. And there are many stories, including the story say na jazz. You hear that story too, say na jazz. I don't want to go into anything that would. So we need justice. We need people to come forward with their stories. The police has said, look, send the police email. Police was here the other day. He gave his email address. How many of you took your time? Instead of you going in the comment section, keypad warriors. Nigeria get keypad warriors. From one live to the other. From one comment section to the other. How many of you took your time to reach out to the police and send the valuable information that they said? You think you typing comments that we want war, we want war, we want war. You think that is the valuable information the police is looking for? You think they don't know that you want war? Please. Somebody say add Charlie Boy. Daddy Showkey, I leave that to you.
The list where we get don't do.
Daddy Showkey.
The list where you get don't do. No make we no talk about that list again. The list where you get na perfect list.
More no add, more no subtract.
No, na list where people go listen to. If no be say one word wey una talk, I can tell you I say that last name make you, but leave that last name because why I say make you leave and be say people dey. If they come for a place where nobody carry any grievances for mind, they come there. All of us we go listen and we go talk to ourselves. We go know how to move forward. And another thing when I want to point out for you, our committee where we dey plan to form, so no be committee to say we won't go accept the justice or anything where they do for the judgment. No. No. But our own are also try to make sure say things like this no happen again.
That's
and
my own
anytime
concern.
something they happen like this, the young people will get a place to run to talk, to complain. You understand me? They will get a place to run to complain. If even you wait with the old, we dey find for blessed we go the power. Man, if something they pay us, we no fit talk. Nobody fit talk. Nobody get where we go report matter to now. We are like councils. This is what they do. It be like council.
And at this stage, we need justice. In my own opinion, 3 things are the most important. Justice, 1. 2, a proper funeral for the deceased. And 3, the future of the industry. And I believe this committee, I don't know how we're going to reach out to them.
Freeze. I will not want us to, all these people shouting peace for MohBad, peace for MohBad. We should find a way to take care of that child.
So far, they've raised 15 million, according to Sam Clef. I don't know how accurate that is, but
wait first now. This one where they say they don't raise 15 million. Where now I know they look for MohBad Papa at all for this matter at all. I know they look for MohBad Mama at all. Now that child might be the most important thing because that child now waiting he see now he go take get good memories of his father. Because after 1 year, nobody go talk about the child again.
Somebody
we
say,
must think of setting up a trust fund for that child.
Daddy Showkey. Somebody say add P-Man president.
Because right now, when the papa go here say that they raise money, when the papa go here say that they raise money for the child now, he go do no. He go start to fight the child, mama. Oh. So anything where we do, the first most important thing are the child.
I'm exhausted. As in, I don't have any energy left. I don't have any energy left. It's truly a sad situation. And it could have been preventable. Like Paulo said, this matter na matter way, if to say elders knock on time, therefore intervene. To say elder, nobody dey for this life. We no get person where if you call am to order. No human being dey this life we no get oga.
Now so me I get oga plenty.
Me too, I get. You see, I was talking to one of my friends. He's a politician. So I was like, where's your husband? I say, he go see your oga. I say, your husband will be billionaire. He say, for Abuja, every oga get his own oga. So no matter how person big, no matter how person strong, or how they fear person, or how person get respect.
Fly where no girl who go call out to order.
He dey follow dead body enter grave.
No, then they follow shit enter Shalanga.
You understand what I dey tell you? so wetin and me they try talk inside all this is actually very simple. Let us create. Somebody said, may they add P-Man president. P-Man president, they did this kind of thing they happen. Do you think musicians?
You see, that P-Man matter, not the matter where we go even talk at all. Because if we want to talk that one now, we go to a different thing. This one where we talk, the most important thing, that is the most important thing, and make we try, make sure, say, anything where we raise, there must be a trust fund for that child's future. If then they talk say make we contribute money to bury, to give MohBad's the victim burial, do this one. Me as one person, me I go think because me I lost my papa when I be 8 years old. I know what I go through with my mother. So now that child is important for me.
And I agree. Somebody say that Ogasa culture is what's ruling the country. It is what is obtaining in the country. So let's also be careful. Let's work with what we have. We cannot work with what we don't have. Abi Daddy Showkey.
Now true.
Now waiting we get. Now we go work with. If you know nice, if you know fine, but now waiting we get. If you're watching on TikTok, double click the screen. Make una help me sell my market small. Follow my number one gifter on TikTok. Oh, everybody, follow my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter if you're watching on TikTok. Oh yeah, TikTok people, follow my number one gifter. Oh yeah, follow my number one gifter. TikTok people. Thank you so much, YouTube people. You all came through. If you're watching, now only people will no send me na Facebook people. They no buy my stars. Oh yeah, if you're watching on Instagram, go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze. Now me and Daddy Showkey, the two of us not daddy, but his own daddy get Showkey. My own daddy get Freeze. So go to Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze.
I'm gonna go for Facebook.
Oh yeah, go and buy my stars. Make I hail the people who buy 1,000 stars and above. I appreciate every single person who came to YouTube today. YouTube has been really nice. I'm so grateful to you all. It's been wonderful. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, TikTok people. Double click the screen. Pop my money gun. No, TikTok people. Now never begin. They pop my money gun. Now they vex with me. I offend you now. I offend you now. Somebody said that child should not be in Nigeria. I kind of agree. that the mother and the child, the wife and the child should be taken out of Nigeria, in my opinion.
You see that the freezer, the issue is not about taking that child out of Nigeria or not. If you before you are taking somebody out of Nigeria, you must know that sometimes the status matters a lot. The status matters a lot. It's also give the child the best. There's so many ways you can give the child the best. If it warrants that the mother can take that movement, it's still the same. It's still the same thing. You understand? Because the most important thing is to give the child, let the child grow up and hear good memories about the dad, not about all this trauma, all these things where don't happen. That's why we need to make peace too.
When I came here today, I came with the spirit of peace. Of course, like everybody will say, there's no peace without justice.
Come, Daddy Freeze, I want to say something. Many people, when they watch me, when they send me message for Facebook, say, when they watch me for Daddy Freeze live, make una go for Daddy Freeze, this thing, go press, go buy the gift app, so that tomorrow we go get the platform, go the sweet.
The platform go the sweet. Do you know I've been talking for 2 hours, and earlier on, I had that actress lady where they say, buy, we no buy. Cynthia. She was on for 1 hour. She not buy now. She did my live 1 hour ago. So I had her for 1 hour, and I'm here for another 2 hours. I don't be old. No be that year when I young where I feel just sit down, they talk 4 hours talk. I don't get the power. I even those days when we talk for radio.
That the people like so person they find for radio. I like to read like you.
But by that year when we they talk for radio, at least we go play small music. This one we talk 2 hours talk.
That the people smell you they talk for here. Message they come for my Facebook, say that they want me for that. The message don't pass like almost 2,000 messages so for my Facebook, like me and you they talk for here. So all of them that they send me that message. Make una go buy the freeze gift for Facebook.
Oh yeah, oh. Come and buy my stars on Facebook.
At least make it know say my people they did. Then CEO Lao Entertainment, you they watch me and they see where they write me. Go buy the freeze gift for Facebook. Make it know say my person did there.
Somebody is saying this is turning to a Yoruba show. Polo na Igbo man. Even Daddy Showkey self na Igbo.
I be Delta, no be Igbo.
So how can you say this stop turning to a Yoruba show? As in, people, una no dey think, una get brain.
Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze, hold on. If that person like make him say the show, they talk to Yoruba show. Make him go buy the gift. Make we know say make him buy the gift. Make him go for Facebook, go for all the platform where they go to support the platform. Make him go show logo.
Tammy, just send me £10. God bless you, Tammy. Somebody said Showkey is a legend. I know. I know. TikTok people double click my screen, double click my screen, make more people come watch.
I have to admit something to you. Anytime you bring me to your platform, that week the joy where they do my body no be here.
Thank you.
The joy
thank you.
I swear God, I appreciate it to the maximum. Anytime you bring me come your life like this, some people will never write me for many years. They go they write me. They go they tell one of my brother there for America for many years. He never call me. I don't know say they follow you. Now they tell me say he come me for years. They tell me say he see me for Daddy Freeze. I say you see say Daddy Freeze you get logo your logo pure pure.
This one sweet me.
And they tell you, see, he gets something where they happen, and you see, if you tell person truth, your spirit go. See, this your life where they come, and it be like say, I never feel like this for person life before.
Oh, thank you.
Because as I follow you, see my Facebook, see my iPad there here. I know they like message where I fit show you message where I don't get don't pass 2,000 messages.
Oh,
all of them they tell me they watch me for Daddy Freeze live.
God bless you. God bless you.
Even television interview no reach this one.
God bless you. Tomorrow, Tomorrow,
Yes.
me I go just relax small because this matter has taken a toll even on
Yes.
me. It has taken a toll on me,
Mm.
and a lot of people are saying bring rugged man, I don't want to bring anybody that will make the matter more volatile. The matter don't dey boil already. I want to bring people. I love rugged man, is my brother, but I want to bring people who will lean more towards bringing calm to the situation.
Come to the
So that
situation, yes.
if we want the police to do their work, we have to be calm.
Come, yes, that's true.
Do you understand? So instead, we've heard all the stories, we've watched all the videos. Nigerians Nigerians don't have that spirit of okay, let's go and they want to make it a boil constantly. Make the pot they fire, make it just the boil. Make it just the boil, make it just the boil.
Daddy Freeze, me and you know say our people, they no like truth. And the truth be say, this matter, any way it be go up, it must come down. You understand? And to say another person don't send me message now. This one on WhatsApp, say they watch me for Daddy Freeze. That person never send me message before. Daddy Freeze was tell, oh, Nishubu was say. And they tell you the truth. And everything where you they do, people, when I forget the thing that they write, everything where you they do them for the good of the profession, the entertainment industry. You they do them, you they bring people come here. And you see, sometimes I think say whether and the things how you think they do this thing, you get people where they bring, tell you who to bring come here. But you go not start a program. The program will follow himself.
Make I tell you one story, Daddy Showkey. This thing where you talk remind me. One day, get one guy will offend me. I don't carry him with police. I don't fire and lawsuit. So we don't they go on. Omo. Now to sentence the guy, I remain. One day my lawyer just called me, say, Daddy Freeze. Onila Mohamola o.
Jehovah.
Daddy Freeze. You won't send this boy go jail. Onila Mohamola o. I tell the guy, say nothing. Where can they go? Omo, that night as I dey sleep, the word just they play for my head.
Jehovah.
Onila Mohamola. Now today we know tomorrow.
We don't know tomorrow.
We don't know tomorrow.
We don't know.
I just called the lawyers. I said, you know what? I'll tone down the case a bit. Do you know that me and that person will be party now? Person we have to send to prison.
Jehovah.
Today we will be party.
Michael Lemimo.
I'll tell you another story. There was one guy when I first started the Free Nation. We're very close. We used to fight the war together. We can't quarrel. We can't turn bitter enemies. He carried me go court. But you see, because of what I learned from my lawyer that time, Enila Mohamola, today we don't know tomorrow. As the guy they fight me, I they fight him, but I they create avenue for dialogue inside the fight. One day, Board's manager and some of her crew, they went to cook somewhere. They went for an event. As they were coming back, they had 3 buses. But then, because they carried a lot of equipment, space no conde for the manager. So he just say, you know what, make him book Uber. And this guy is an Uber driver. Now, so he carry Board's man. Person with me and him, they fight. Where we they caught. Now, so he carry my wife, manager and business come house. He land. This guy just sent me one message. Say, I just brought your wife's manager, blah, 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 blah. I tell them, say, may they no pay. Do you know that today me and the guy don't turn party again?
Jehovah.
This fight, he ready me we go court. But you see, sometimes, and that is why, in as much as a lot of young people, Gen Z, no one here, and the worst, forgive me, I love you, my American brothers and sisters. You people in America and London, you think Nigeria operates the way America and London operates. Nigeria is different. Nigeria is waiting, they work for America, waiting, they work for London. You know, they work one. Una shall see a selection, they go, una see them now. The way una they do una thing for London, where that thing they work, if you try and for Nigeria, it no go work. So please, in as much as you want peace and justice, understand the Nigerian system and don't overheat it because it is already hot.
That the Freeze, make I tell you something before I go. I want to this here, because of some things why they do, I don't make my mind say I know they follow anybody fight. I know they follow anybody quarrel. As you see me like this, anybody will tell you say me and anybody, me and one person get problem. I don't get problem with anybody. I don't free my spirit long time from anybody where tells me I ain't get any problem. Some people don't say, you and this one they fight. Me and nobody they fight. Maybe the person they fight me, but me and nobody fight anybody. Because if you don't make peace within yourself, you cannot make peace for another person. You must make peace within yourself to fit make peace for another person. You understand? If you not give peace to yourself, you cannot give peace for another person.
Hey,
it be like man.
Daddy Showkey, somebody just come by my stars. Oh, Olusheyi Ajibola, great stuff. Daddy Freeze, one love. He sent me 5,000 stars. Thank you so much. Olusheyi Ajijola. Olusheyi Ajijola. Wama Ajijola ni. Olúwa dẹ̀ máa ṣe lé ìfún ẹ. Olúwa máa ṣe lé ìfún ẹ. Olusheyi Ajijola.
You understand? So Daddy Free, you see, many people know it like man will go marry 3 wives. You never feel control them. You won't control country. How you will never feel control 3 wives, won't control country? You must first of all to control your house before you want to control country. You understand? So the most important thing for this life now, make peace with yourself before you make peace for other people. And if you want to last long and get a free mind, happiness, every time look for what they make you happy, Daddy Freeze. Because problem will always be there. Waiting supersede problem now, happiness. That's what I mean. If I did Nigeria, if I did for my house, I did anywhere. The place where I go get joy in Ajegule. I go just go Ajegule, go hang out with my old friends. Then go cause me, I go cause them, we go quarrel, we go laugh. We go back, we go talk about our journey of life, where we come from. I go come thank God for my own life, where God put me today. You understand me? So many people don't know say a preacher where they preach. He dey preach, but he never preach for himself. You go first of all look yourself, accept yourself as you be, before you go fit thank God for another person. That's why jealousy no go anywhere. A backbiter, a place of a backbiter na for back. That's why they call am backbiter. Now backbiter go there. He go dey bite for back. Now he can't bite. He don't hear the word front biter before. Now backbiter. That's why he go there for back. Jehovah, Daddy Fritz, God bless you for everything where you did do. God bless you. Make I leave you.
God bless you. God bless
Uncle
you.
Libby, Soishi, my brother.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you, my brother.
God bless you, Daddy Showkey. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ada Blessing say we love peace, but sometimes an eye for an eye, no bad. I remember during NSAS, the way Ada called me crying, they are the gates, they are the gates, Daddy Freeze, they are our gates. You wey be butter. You dey talk an eye for street matter. Hey, I know they do. I just say an eye for an eye. Hey. You know, say your own house now cool FM day. Make Ikorodu people no begin an eye for an eye. Mo calm down. All of you there. Positive Mind 2005 is saying, how is this funny? Baba Ekponu, your father Kponu. In fact, Iya ati Baba Ekponu, your mother father Kponu. For you to come to my live and talk nonsense. Don't ever let me see you for my live again. So my own advocacy is wisdom, especially in times of crisis. Wisdom. I'm 46 years old. I know be Gen Z. Some matters, Wọ́n lọ́rọ̀ sunukun. Ojú sunukun ló fi ń wò. I don't have to take translator. I'm gonna go need to learn small Yoruba. A sunuku word. It is a sunuku eye. that they used to look at a Sunuku word. You understand? It's not funny, but it is what it is, and we pray for justice and peace. Medu Pins, thank you so much, my dear brother. Thank you so much, Medu Pins. And all of you who have been kind enough to send stuff on YouTube. YouTube did really well today. Thank you all so much. I feel good when you appreciate the work that we do, because it is not easy. That's why after gathering nearly 20,000 people today in this live, 5,000 on Instagram, about 1,000 on TikTok, about 600 or 700 on YouTube, and 700 on Facebook. Okay, we're talking about more like 10K. Somebody will come and say, Daddy, please go and find work. If somebody can gather 10,000 people somewhere and talk to them, is that not work? Is it until I buy shoe for 50,000 and sell it for 52,000 that I found work? Some of you don't need to find work. Some of you need to buy brain. Una brain don't log out since una no just know. Thank you all so much. Femi Aderogba, all of you. Frank, say go follow Ada. Hey, God bless you, Binta Ghana, my sister. I'm just using this time to appreciate every single person. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. Thank you, all of you. Blogs are still going to come and misquote what we said. Blogs are still going to come and carry the part that favors them. If you're watching on TikTok, oh yeah, let me see your gifts on TikTok. I don't try for TikTok. Follow my number one gifter. Follow my number one gifter if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen. Double click that screen if you're watching on TikTok. Double click the screen. Oh yeah, pop my money guns. Let me see. Oh yeah, pop my money guns. Instagram is about to die. The battery of the phone is about to die. So I'm logging out in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Double click the screen. Follow my number one gifter. Everybody saying great work tonight. Thank you all so much. Thank you all. With the threats I also received at a point, I also wanted to log off this matter. I was like, you know what? Let me leave it. But at the end of the day, I look at myself as someone who is supposed to be a representative of the God figure amongst us. And what would Christ do in a situation like this? What would Christ really do? And sometimes the answer is, I don't really know. We can only guess. We can only try. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. Double click the screen if you're watching on TikTok. Oh yeah, there are some people buying me gifts on TikTok. Let me just make some noise for them. TikTok people buying gifts. Thank you so much. TikTok people. TikTok people. Someone say Lucifer, the peace bringer. I'm the light bringer. Oh yeah. Double click my screen. Pop my money guns. Son of Iyuku, how you dey? Make una no harass Binta Ghana. She dey always try on YouTube. Adeni says, I want to buy you cold drink. I appreciate it. So guys, thank you all so much. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much. Double click my screen if you're watching on TikTok. Thank you so much, everybody. Double click the screen. Double click the screen. Chris Bassi, God bless you. God bless you all. I'm tired. Let me go on. Thank you for sending me all the gifts. Thank you guys. Sandy Candy. Everybody follow Sandy Candy. Oh. Let me follow. That's my number one gift. I always say at the end of every show, I'll follow my number one gifter. So I'm following Sandy Candy right now. Timilein, God bless you. Timilein Joseph, God bless you. God bless you all. Thank you, YouTube. Bye.